channel. This is a channel that's ordinarily dedicated to Jeeps and everything that is Jeep. But in today's video, we're going to cover a topic that's pretty generic.
Today, we are going to talk about winter water crossings. I've seen a lot of people struggling with these on my recent expeditions, and I figured it was time for a quick tutorial on how to do a water crossing in the winter. When entering the crossing, don't race in. Enter it slowly to make sure that your rear bumper is not going to hit. And if it is going to hit, it's not going to hit too hard. This is what I would call a textbook entry. This is an example of one that I would say is just a little bit too fast. If the approach angle is quite shallow on your rig, then dropping in too quickly can also lead to front end damage, or getting stuck in a really weird way. Exits are all about the momentum. While you will need skinny pedal, I would recommend that you get the front wheels over the shelf first. This is an example of a textbook exit. Notice how they get the front wheels up first, and then they apply a bunch of throttle. Again, in my opinion, this is a perfect exit.
So don't be scared to use skinny pedal on the exits, but that being said, it does come with one small risk. I'm going to illustrate that risk on my RC Jeep, which incidentally is available at the rcdepot.ca. Shameless plug, rcdepot.ca, check it out. What can happen is, you get your front wheels over and then you apply the throttle because you do need that momentum to kind of pop over the ice shelf. But what can happen, that ice shelf, which can contain rocks, can come into contact with your rear end, specifically around the drive shaft yoke. And I've seen this happen more than just a few times. When that happens, either your drive shaft can be damaged or the yoke will shatter. One of the things that can solve this is a good aftermarket drive shaft. What I have been noticing in the community, the Jeep community, the off-roading community in general, is most people are really focused on getting as big a tire as they can on their rig. They don't update their control arms. They don't update the steering links, and they don't update the drive shafts. While a big tire is important for going through deep snow and things like that and over obstacles, you cannot forget about the infrastructure. Look at your rig as a whole, as a package, and make sure your package is bulletproof.
If you can, square up to the ice shelf. This Range Rover squared up perfectly. They didn't have quite enough throttle on the exit, but because it was a small shelf, it worked out for them. Sometimes though, the ice shelf is just a bit too high to hit it square, even if you have a great approach angle like the one I do have on Ruby. In this case, you will have to take it at a bit of an angle. The catch here is, because the exit is iced up, your front end could slide, either to the left or to the right. And if you don't have enough articulation, like this IFS Toyota, when it does slide, all the power will go to the wheel that has less weight on it. There are two things that I think can help when doing an angled exit. If you have a locker, use it. And second, counter steer and give it more skinny pedal. That's it. 3 simple steps. Get in, square up, and get out.
So there are 2 more things I'd like to talk about, and they have nothing to do with technique, and they're related solely to stewardship. I know, it's everybody's least favorite topic, but it's super important, and it really does mean a lot to me. The water crossings that we perform on these adventures are through pristine mountain waters. So the first thing is, do these crossings as quickly as you can. Spend as little time in the water as possible. Drop in, square up, get out, done. And second, if your rig is a rusted out piece of shit that leaks every kind of fluid, stay at home or get it fixed. The various environmental agencies, well, they hate us enough as it is. The last thing we need to do is give them more fuel to shutting down more trails. Because the last thing we want is transmission fluid, gear oil, differential oil, motor oil, antifreeze in these pristine waters. Let's keep these waters pristine so that we can keep these trails open for many years to come. So I hope you liked my video. I hope it wasn't too preachy for you there at the end. If you did like this video, Smash that like button, click the like button, tap the like button, do something with the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my adventures playlist, where you'll see all the different trips that I've taken Ruby on and all the different trails I've taken Ruby on. In the meantime, I've got chromoly axles to buy, I've got a steering box to find, and I've got some trips to plan for the summer. I'm out of here.